Dan, how'd you get interested in skateboarding?
Well, when I was 20 years old, the kids in the block started riding skateboards, and so I just started riding with them because I didn't want to. They were doing it, so I had to do it too, and I just kept going. And then there was Eric Grisham with the outside rail hand plant. And then after I got involved more in skateboarding, it started dying out. But then one day we started riding in a pool in the backyard, and everybody started doing it. And I just stayed with it, and this park was the first park to open up in Northern California, a big park, and I wanted a job here, and I started working here, and I worked here for a long time and really got involved in the sport a little over a year and a half.
This is Pat Hughes along with Dan Peterson. Dan is the tournament director here, the Winchester Open Skateboarding Championships.
Yeah, that was a really good run by Eric right there. Pretty clean run. Not too many mistakes in the run.
Now, do most of the competitors, do they try really difficult things, or do they try safe things to avoid falls?
Right, they try to just complete the difficulty requirement.
Right.
They don't have to do any more than the certain requirement. Some skaters will do more, and they can score points in some categories, but it's really not worth it because they will make more mistakes. It's really like gymnastics. You want to do the moves that'll get you the difficulty and doing the best you can. Don't try anything harder than you need to.
It's a good point. Good philosophy, too. This is a replay of Eric Grisham.
And the skaters we have here in the finals have really had worked on their routines, planned them out, and that's why they are here in the finals. They've done a lot of thought and a lot of practice. A lot of the other skaters sometimes don't really work their routines too much. These guys have really worked hard all week.
How many hours a week do they practice, Dan?
20 hours, some of them, up to 20 hours, 25 hours a week of actual on-the-board skateboarding. Some of them are at the parks as much as 50 hours a week. And Peter's having a little trouble here in the finals.
Peter Gifford.
Should get it back together here right now. A couple backside aerials. It's a maneuver called an axle stall.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, that was a real smooth one. A couple hand plant variations.
This might be the nicest one we've seen so far.
Another hand plant variation. That was it was right on the edge of the coping on that one kick turn. Oh, another slight fall.
Too bad.
Still got 15 seconds left in his routine.
Peter Gifford, he's going to start all over. Here he comes.
There's a nice frontside grind. Here it comes out. It's in a Peters run.
Very nice.
It was a really smooth run, but he did take 2 falls, so he'll be docked 10 points for those 2 falls. So that'll keep his score down somewhat.
In his first final attempt, he had only 108 points, and it looked like he had a little time to think about it, Dan, and he really got psyched up for this one.
Yeah. There was a backside aerial, and there's his axle stall. He's near the front side axle stall, with his front towards the side of the pool. A couple hand plant variations. And there's another hand plant variation. And he's just finishing it up with a few extra moves here. Another axle stall with a little problem on it. Takes a fall.
Next competitor will be Duane Peters. The score is now coming in on that fine effort by Peter Gifford.
Now watch all the different slides that Duane does here. He does a lot of different tricks.
146 for Peter Gifford.
Yeah, a little better run than he had the first time.
I guess so.
Goes that L drop straight in the pool again by Duane Peters. This is a layback tail drop, which he's the originator of that I know of, and he does it really well. There's a nice backside aerial, really. Hand plant, and another one, a layback air hand plant.
Whoops. Got this footing.
That was pretty intentional. He's trying to do a hand plant revert there, but he slipped out a little. Pretty fine run there, though. Okay, here he is on a tail drop. And here he goes in his L drop right here. Now watch how he unweights with his back foot and pulls over. And there's a nice kick turn. This is that laid back tail drop. It just drops straight in. A couple more kick turns to set up for a really high backside air. Very well done. And another one. And a hand plant. And there's his hand plant revert at the end of his routine. A pretty nice run there by Duane Peters.